Greetings, humans! How are we? Surprise, it's me, I'm here. How we doing? Are we good? Who's confused with what day it is? Who wasn't expecting to see me? Well, bosh, here I am. Boom. Oh, human. Careful where you're putting that cushion, right? Hello, Anachronista. Hello, Rich. Hello, Chloe, you're tired as fuck. I know, right? Too much adulting. Hello, Laura, and hello, Ace. Rich, you're not expecting to see me. What happened? Rich, what happened? We're all passengers here. I'm not my own person anymore. We did the whole subscriber target thing, and people wanted Raz and me to switch. So Raz was live yesterday, just having a little old chat, and boom, here I am. Bosh, you got Zoola, baby. Plenty of Zoola to go around. Hello, Dark Eggs. How do you ruffle my fluff? Well, you won't do it with that attitude, Laura. Put your back into it. It's more of a pelt. Slay, Paula, slay. And hello, Xander. You forgot it was Sunday. I know, same. It's very confusing, very confusing. Hello, William, for the glory of the Nuggy Empire, of course. So, yesterday it came to light that the human had forgotten the Ruffle My Muffin sticker. So Laura's found it. So you will find that you have that today. And yeah, it was late. So yeah, apologies. Human should know better than to think she was ahead of it. Yes, Chloe, it's a whole different sort of sleigh. Hello, Stockman Joy. Hello. So, everyone, are we excited about a thingy-what's-it? An escape room replay. I asked you all to vote, and you have chosen the mental hospital one, which the human opened up to read, and she can't remember it. So we thought we'd leave it and go in blind. Pelt means to hit. Well, Rich, I mean, buy me dinner first and perhaps. Now, I'll be honest, I accept full blame for breaking the human this early on. I apologise. Exactly, Paula. I tell you what I am going to do. I think I'm going to have to adjust. I feel like I'm sitting in a hole. Yeah, the human is a bit of a tea kettle. Hello, Mr. Werewolf Dude. Not that sort of hit. Wow, Rich, I didn't know. I didn't know you had so much experience in this. But I think I'm just going to have to adjust the tripod. I can't believe that Raz is taller than me. It just feels like I'm sat in a hole. Let's see. Human, don't break anything. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. There, that's better, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Hello, Lewis. Do I mind not swearing? Oh, I'm very sorry, Lewis, but I swear. Yeah. I don't trust anyone who doesn't swear. I am British. It's like breathing. You know, when they're young over here, we start off with bloody up until you're about 5, and then you move on to like shit and crap, and then once you reach about 10, you move on to bugger, and then once you're in your teens, you get everything else. Yeah. Lewis, you're from the UK? Blimey, Lewis, I don't need to explain this to you then. You know how it is. Half my vocabulary is naughty words. Hola, Emma. Doing a line? How dare you? You can say many a thing about me, but come on. Xander, C-bomb. Mr. Werewolf Dude, how is Raz? They seemed unhappy talking about their planet. I think it's a ploy. I think Raz is preparing their defence in case they get caught. I think it's all rubbish. Yeah. Lewis, I'm glad you were joking. Because I'm going to be saying fuck a lot, you know. And that's the thing, I'm sure you were on Raz's live yesterday. I'm like, it's not like Raz to not swear. Hello, David. Time for swearing. Yeah. What's the weirdest question I've ever been asked? I don't know, Lewis, if you've been on this live for more than a couple of minutes, you'll know that there's some weirdos on here. You know, they are some strange ones. I tell you what though, for about 6 months straight, I got asked what my favourite colour was way too many times. I don't have one now. It's black. Raz is innocent. Jesus Christ, Chloe, seriously? How brainwashed are you by Raz? Raz is innocent, honestly. Honestly. Weirdest question. It does sound like a challenge, Mutu. It does sound like a challenge. Do your worst. By the way, we need to think of another target for the next goal. What do we need to promise? By the way, you might be able to get Raz to do animal impressions. That shit won't wash with me. Okay? Okay? David, a real life escape room. None of you buggers all want to escape though, will they? How was the weather? William, are you hoping that's the weirdest question? I think it's going to take a lot more than that. A hedgehog! No. Raz is a linguistic genius. Jesus Christ, Paula. They say many things, but that? Machine noises. No, Rich, no, what does the fox say? Come on. Raz's dad in Swahili. We did whales, and we did dolphins, and we did a gorilla. Yeah. So, come on, what's our new goal got to be? What do I have to promise for the next sub before we start the escape room? Which, by the way, I think is quite a long one. You can tell it's old. The human doesn't write that much anymore. Am I real? Yes, Lewis, I'm the real one. You're the figment of my imagination. Body noises. Oh, some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Who's being naughty? Someone was being naughty. The next sub will give all their worldly goods. I'm fine with that, Mr. Werewolf Dude, really. Hello, that little bitch. Hello. The human will do a live entirely in whale. I mean, the human's not saying no. I'm just a giant ego. That's very hurtful, Laura. That's very hurtful. In fact, Laura, by the way, considering you're so critical, I noticed that you don't join any of my lives, do you? Oh, no, it's all, oh, Raz the floofball, isn't it? You've not been on one of my lives for ages. I'm not bitter. Anyway, what was I saying? Hello, Josh. Favourite pie? Chicken? Apple? Not at the same time. Hello, nosy neighbour. It will be a whale of a time. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Hello, follow the old man. Hello. There's not enough room in my life for me, you and my ego. Honestly. Yes, Paula, I'm a delicate flower. Finally. Someone gets it. Hey, Skip. How Raz types. I don't want to know about anything prehensile, okay? No discussion of prehensile appendages. Thank you. What Raz keeps under their fur stays under their fur. Have I ever been to Somerset? no. Technically, I might have passed through. But no, I'm afraid not. Or summer's there, as it should be. Yes, I'm humble. Did I wipe the phone off? Yes, the human always anti-backs this thing after other people have used it. It's terrifying. Follow the old man. Thank you for my gifts. Thank you. No, Rich, behave. Raz spent about half an hour chatting before we get started. Oh, that's fine then. I've got ages to chat. Anyway, come on. What's that next goal going to be? Our next goal. What do we do if we get one more survivor? Subscriber. Wow. I think survivor is probably more appropriate. Laura, have I had work done? How dare you? How dare you? My antennae did have a little lift a little while ago. But that's how long it's been, Laura. That was ages ago. Can I use a Welsh accent for a minute? I don't know, Lewis. I know that there are a few very close Welsh fans. I feel offence might be caused. I also think it might turn into Indian a little bit. And then I can offend two populations at once. Survivor, subscriber, it's all the same. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how long? Well, how long is it on a scale of 1 to 10, Xander? How long before someone eats something they shouldn't? I think I'll barely read the first sentence. It'll be you wake up and then boom, that's it, someone's licking something. Oh, Chloe, you think of Kure Live. Kure Live. Anachronista, have I ever wondered what I'd look like with a full head of hair? I have hair. It's just not very thick or luscious. We can't all be Kure, can we? Mr. Werewolf, dude, next subscriber, the human gets to drink beer. Wow, human, if you've got to wait till the next subscriber, you might have to do the whole live. Absolutely parched. At least I am saying subscriber, aren't I? The human's mother. Oh, Josh. We're going to turn this into a family thing. Do you know, I don't know if the human's mother would like that. I don't know. I'll have to run all that past the human's mother before I could possibly comment. Some of you have to adult. Laura, really? Laura? Sounds like a you problem. Huh? Are my antenna functional? I have mild telekinetic ability. It's stronger when we're children. Yeah. The human's mother is your mother now. Do you know what well, the human's father sees it as some sort of grand adoration. I think the human's mother will be more like, fuck this, I don't need any more of you. No. I've got enough trouble with the pair I've got. I don't need any more of this shit. Which is, like I say, the human's father is very much Bloody and the human's mother is very much Kure. So, can I pick up AM radio? No, Anachronista, that would just be weird. Hello, Baron. Hello. Laura, you make it everyone's problem. Hello, whatever, you have joined us. I think you joined us when we were going to sign off yesterday, didn't you? You're here at the beginning. What day is it, MHB? It's not the fuzzy one, it's the yappy one. How dare you? Yes, MHB, we set a goal that when we had another subscriber, Raz and I would switch, because I have never done an escape room. So we switched this weekend, which means I should probably be starting an escape room soon. But I was going to set a goal for the next subscriber first. Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, next goal should be Tipo does an escape room. Steady, Paula, steady. So, I tell you what, let's do a quick thing. Next goal, next subscriber, will it be Tipo does an escape room or Kure joins us? Favourite school subject? No, I was a rebel, Anachronista. Yeah. Me, I would, if in your analogy, I would have worn a leather jacket and and had a very unusual haircut. Yeah. David, why not both? Oh, David, one at a time. Come on. I think I overindulge you people, you know. Hello, Jeffy. Hello. Oh, Emma has to go. Farewell, Emma. Tipo for president. Hello, Berry Waves. You done sub to sub again? Nosy neighbour, you want Blettin for advice on dating? Please, please, please. I don't think Blettin is the one to go to. Paula, you want dead Carl? You always want dead Carl. Let's everyone chant, we want both. Well, whatever. Paula is chanting. I know, Muta. Imagine the enthusiasm. I'm going to let the human take a sip while we decide what the next live sub goal will be. So, you want both? No dancing, Paula. This is how the human dies, okay? Although I have to say, the human thought she was going to die yesterday, being a dolphin and a whale, and I don't know. Wow, Tipo is way ahead. I don't know how Raz is going to feel about it though. Like if we did get another sub, and then next week that means that we've got the human's father on Saturday and Tipo on Sunday. Wow. Exactly, MHB. That way madness lies. Cover it in ketchup and mayo. Honestly. Nosy neighbour, you'd like to hire Kure as a bartender. I think she'd probably drink all the stock. Philip, I am not Tipo. Shut up. I'm done being nice. Was I ever nice? I'm sure I was nice. You want both. I know you want both. Whatever. I know you want both. I tell you what, for the next one, I will keep it simple. For the next one, Tipo, human, Po, does, that doesn't say does, escape, room. Oh shit, the poll ended and it's popped up, and now I've lost my goal. Oh, there it is. Oh, human. First world problems, eh? Right. There we go. Tipo does, that's as good as it gets. Broken English, but that's fine. So, there we go. Xander, you think our dad should do an escape room? I tell you what, we could get the human's dad to do an escape room, but I think we should probably wait and see whether or not I get banned with a simple Q&A next week. So, yes, everyone, the human's father is going to be joining us next week on the Saturday for a Q&A. So prepare all of your questions for Father Christmas or just the human's father, whatever he may be. I have to say, the human did say to him yesterday, she said she would. She didn't catch it on camera. She did say that that's it, he's got to do it on Saturday. And it sparked a bit of an existential crisis in him. He wondered, he said, who am I? And at first the human thought, oh God, I'm going to be changing his nappies by the end of the week. And then she thought it made more sense, slightly. And he said, am I Father Christmas? Am I your father? Am I their father? And the human just said, yes. So we'll see what happens. Berry Waves, do I get pineapple on pizza? No, it's weird. I have spoken. Anachronistic, do we have any cultural dances? Only one. It's very much like Morris dancing. Yeah, but with more bells. Ketchup and mayo together in the same bottle. No, Mutu, no. Bad Mutu, no. Right. So, I seem like a party entertainer. Depends on the sort of party. Are you hoping to book me, Caris? I'll send you my fees. As long as there's booze there, and then we make a sacrifice of a small child. That's fine. Am I sure the human has parents? Trust me, MHB, the human is not that good an actor. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos she's ever been in. Believe me, it ain't her thing. So, Josh will just ask if he likes chickens. He'll say yes, they're delicious. We know that. Hello, Parker. Ketchup and chocolate sauce. Oh, Rich, that's what? What is wrong with you people? What is wrong? So, human, can you get rid of that flick on my chin? Thank you. It's very off-putting, isn't it, at the corner of your eye? Anyway, Skip, you think there's a resemblance between the human and her father? Literally, Skip, I can promise you, literally, in the human's whole 40-something years of living, no one has ever said this. Ever. But then you haven't seen the human's mother and she's an absolute spit. Yeah. What's his opinion on having 20 plus new kids? That's a good one, Josh. I have no idea. So, not licking batteries, Mr. Werewolf dude. Come on. Come on. Greg's does? Ugh. I mean, explains a lot. Anyway. Anyway, enough. Shall we bring an end to condiment chat for this week? Skip, even some, the human has never been told that. It's funny. Indeed, Laura. Anyway, do we actually want to do an escape room? Because it is, we are 25 minutes in. I take it we do still want to do an escape room. Human's going to take a sip while you either let me know yes or no. Is that Persephone? Right, human, take a sip. And you will either say yes or no to escape room. Thank you for the sip music. Yes, 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 yes. Right, yes it is then. Yeah, I know, Skip. She wasn't delicate with that glass, was she? So, David, that was neither yes or no. That was not bothered. And Karis, yes, I saw your no. It just doesn't fucking matter, does it? Because everyone else has said yes. That's democracy, baby. Seriously, I would be a great ruler. So, I guess that means it's escape room time. Quick hello to chicken. Lay a little egg for me. I haven't had one since Easter, and now it's time for tea. I don't know the rest. I mean, yet again, I have sung when I very, very clearly state I do not sing. But yeah, there we go. Who knew? Paula, you're ready to eat that, Carl. I know. Karis, you like my brutality? It is legendary. It is. Brutal honesty is my thing. That is the full song. There's got to be a bit extra, Mr. Werewolf dude. Yeah. Anyway, I don't. But escape room. We were going to do an escape room. It's my understanding that we get sidetracked with this sort of shit once we started. We haven't even started yet. Raz is going to be furious. That really is it, Rich. Okay, Mr. Werewolf dude, where do we wake up today? Okay, everyone. Let me just get in the zone. I know Raz doesn't take this seriously, but I take all my performances seriously. Centre, centre. Okay, here we go, everybody. Time to die. You wake to find yourself laying on cold, damp grass. You get to your feet, surprised to find yourself outside for a change. It's dark, but not cold as you take in your surroundings. You're in a small garden, but clearly not just any garden. It's enclosed by 4 very large, very high, smooth walls. Climbing them isn't an option. I have to say that I do make this sound quite upbeat, don't I? Like, I know Raz is all dark and sinister and choose and all of that rubbish. This seems a bit too happy. We'll see whether this really spoils the vibe or not. I mean, Raz sort of goes, and you're dead. And I'll go, and you're dead, bosh! You know, like that. Anyway. You thought I was going to sing Smooth Criminal? No, because I don't sing. I clearly don't sing. Clearly. Anyway, where was I? But you do notice a door. It strikes you as odd that this week you have to find a way into the escape room before you can escape it. But that's the sort of perverse logic you've come to expect. You try the door, but it's locked. There's a card reader next to it. You turn back to the garden to see what might be able to help you. There's a very large and grand fountain in the centre of the garden, and even though it's dark, you're pretty sure that's not water coming out of it. There's also a flower bed running along one wall. It looks pretty enough, but you also notice some dirt on the grass nearby. Maybe the gardener has been tending the plants recently. And finally, and completely unmissable, is a large but ugly statue. It looks like it's supposed to be a fearsome dragon, but to your eye, it just looks unwell. You suppose it's time to get started? Fountain, flower bed or dragon statue, those are your choices. You can look at the fountain, the flowers or the dragon. Away you go, people. Choose. Yeah. So, I mean, that all sounded quite, kind of like I'm reading a children's story, really. I mean, just wait until we find a corpse, right? Which I think we will. Spoiler alert, right? Do you mean herb, Laura? Herb? Maybe. No, Josh, you can't climb on each other's shoulders to get over. No. Haven't even finished the first page and you've eaten all the flowers. Come on. It's not water, Laura, in that fountain. But it looks like fountain is one. Chloe, someone do the poll. You're the only one here, Chloe, and fuck knows the human can't. But it's okay. I think everyone's picked fountain. That seems to have won. So that's cool. We'll look at the fountain. Sandy, you've broken your tooth on the wall. Well, that sounds like you've been a bit of an idiot then, doesn't it? Yeah. Apologies, Laura. You go be an expert. No, Chloe, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, Chloe. I know it's unusual that you're on your onesie here. But yeah, I think you are. So don't worry about it. I think it's pretty simple options. We'll just make everyone type for a change. So, you decide to take a closer look at the large fountain in the middle of the garden. As you approach it, the smell quickly confirms that there isn't water in this fountain. We don't need your expert help, Laura, do we? You know the scent of human soup anywhere. Since there doesn't seem to be anything you can use as a cup or a bowl to help yourself to some nourishing human soup, you suppose you might as well get the dirty work out the way and you plunge your hand in. You feel around for anything useful, trying to avoid the bits of flesh, sinew and jelly that flow through your fingers. Finally, your hand closes around something that definitely isn't organic. You remove your hand from the soup to find you're holding a key card. You lick it clean before placing it in your pocket for later. Yum. So there we go. We found a key card. That was quite early, wasn't it? Are we supposed to have done that, human? I don't know. It was a giant oh, fuck it. Oh, Laura, I can't say it. A giant giblet goblet. This is getting worse. Josh, you want to do the fountain thing from the start of Friends? Who's got the umbrellas and a big sofa? All together now. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Clap! Too slow. You've let me down now. Don't eat the key card. Don't eat the key card. I'm gonna say, hello, Carter. Hi. Mutu, you want to try the key card in the door? We could do. Paul, you're going to give it a good rating on Yelp. We got there. You did clap. Well done. Josh and Sander, well done. Well done. I mean, of all the evil stuff Raz has ever done. Oh, come on. Come on. It wasn't me that started it. Blame Josh, not me. Not my fault. Mr. Werewolf Dude was asked to check the statue, and Mutu was asked to use the key card. Just because the human has the thing open at the right page, I think we're going to look at the dragon statue. I know I'm supposed to throw it open to everyone to choose, but if Chloe is busy, she can't do a poll, and fuck knows how long it'd take the human to type that in. So we're going to look at the dragon statue. Yeah, I'm in charge, bitches. I'm doing this my way now. Yeah, Paula. How you doing? Although I've forgotten, Paula, I'm not your favourite, am I? Am I? I'm not even your fucking second favourite anymore. Am I? I'm not even third or fourth. Jesus. Paula, I don't want to do what you know. I don't want to know what you're doing to the dragon statue. Are you ruffling its muffin? You thought Raz was meant to be the tyrant? Yeah, Raz has got soft. Newsflash. Raz has gone soft on you all. Am I anyone's favourite? Laura, how dare you? What some people don't realise sometimes, when you're a big social media personality like me, is that sometimes the comments hurt. I have feelings too. You are a fickle pickle, aren't you, Paula? I'm Skip's favourite, yeah! Yeah, damn right. Good taste. Hello, Birkenhead Chris, up. So we're going to look at the dragon statue. Dragon statue. You decide to take a closer look at the ugly dragon statue. It's so bad you're not even sure it's a dragon. It looks like it's broken. Various parts of it seem to have been chipped away and filled with dirt before someone has added plants. You look closer. You think you can see some parsley, some thyme, a little mint. In fact, the whole dragon is covered in herbs. Let's see what we did there. Yeah. You shake your head to yourself, the ideas some people get. You look over the whole statue, even kneeling down to check the plinth the statue is stood on, but you can't see anything unusual. As you get to your feet, you lean against it. It rocks dangerously and threatens to topple over before you reach out your hands to steady it. It's very precariously balanced. It wouldn't take much effort to destroy it completely. There we go. Josh, I'll always be your third favourite. What the hell? What the hell? Paula, you want me to do a get ready with me video? What exactly am I going to do in that, Paula? Brush my hair? Give you the secret to heatless curls? Am I? Maybe, Paula, maybe I don't want to be your favourite. Maybe I have my own sense of self-worth now. Yeah, no, I don't believe that either. Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, that's so polite. I was sort of expecting people to go, break the statue, push it down. And you just asked so politely. Hot blettin, Josh. Literally no one calls blettin hot blettin. Josh, I'm holding you entirely responsible for these ideas that blettin gets, you know. Yeah. Paula, you broke me. Paula, you broke me ages ago when you decided blettin was your favourite. It's only gotten worse from there. Oh dear. Right. Well, Paula and Josh have a discussion of the Blettin's fan club. I'm going to break the statue. Yeah. Time is running out. Oh, do you know what would be good with some time? Roast Blettin. Yeah, damn right. So, with one little finger, you give the herb dragon a delicate prod. Your statue teeters for a second before toppling to the floor and breaking apart. You rummage amongst the bits of dragon and sprigs of herbs looking for anything useful. Among the debris, you find a small screwed-up ball of paper. You carefully open it out to see what's written on it. It has 2 words written in capitals, Vi and Ix. How very odd. You've no idea what it means. So you carefully fold it up and pop it in your massive pockets. You have a feeling you'll need it later. So there we go. Hello, Departure Lounge. Slay the day away. I know. Quite. Mutu betting could be hotter. Harsh but true. Nosy neighbour, you want to ask Raz the best cutlery? I think Raz can't use cutlery, you know, the whole no harm thing. It's a bit of a sore point, actually, nosy neighbour. Skip, you think that's 6 and 9 in Roman numerals? Well, golly gosh. Don't forget that. Paula, don't eat your pockets. Sock Monkey, you've just found a straitjacket. Fine. If it keeps you quiet, that's fine. Miss Werewolf, would you like to get the dirt? Check the dirt. You feel like Sundays require moustaches. Do you, Paula? Do you? How interesting. Right, let's check out the flower bed. Paula, I'm watching you. This is. I know this is going to get worse. I'm watching. You decide to take a closer look at the flower bed. It does indeed look as though the plants have been disturbed. Haven't we all? You suppose someone could have been gardening, but as you crouch down for a closer look, you think you see some clothing. You brush away some dirt to discover a white tunic from some sort of uniform. You brush away more dirt, fully prepared to find out who's wearing the uniform, but to your surprise, the tunic comes away from the ground on its own. There's no body, no corpse, nothing. Just the tunic. You try to read the embroidered writing on the tunic, but the dirt has stuck too well to make it out. You read the words, Saint Dymphna. Wow, human, you really put some research into this, didn't you? We found a fucking saint and everything. And the name Sister Kelly. Since it doesn't look like something a nun would wear, you presume it belonged to a nurse. Saint Dymphna. You don't remember what it is, do you? Not a fucking clue. You rummage through the pockets, but you find only a small key. Nothing else to be learned from the uniform, and none the wiser about why it was buried in the flower bed. You toss the tunic back in the dirt and pop the key in your pocket. And with no idea who the fuck Saint Dymphna is. I bet that was something really clever, wasn't it, human? And only you. It was a little joke for you. Like Saint Dymphna is going to be a patron saint of, I don't know, like fucking cannibalism or something. And that was a little thing that you put in, and and only you know it's there. And you did it, and you've forgotten about it. Honestly. Honestly. Mr. Werewolf Dude, you'd like to use the key on the door. The saint of human cannibalism is left out of the altar. Oh, I see. I don't know, and the human doesn't remember. It's spelled D. Oh, human, you've changed the page, haven't you? D-Y. Hang on, she'll bring it back. D-Y-M-P-H-N-A. Saint Dymphna. Oh, human. I hope that now I've mentioned that human, it hasn't just blown apart a whole puzzle that's coming up. That would be awful, wouldn't it? If I've literally just ruined it all. Key on the door, key on the door, key on the door. Let's use the key card. Paula, you Googled her. Did you also ruffle her muffin? Right, you decide to try the key card on the card reader next to the door. It beeps and you cautiously open the door. You find yourself in a small and cosy office. Nurse Kelly's office, perhaps? The office is lit by the flames of a roaring open fire. What an unusual office for a hospital. But it seems like a pretty ordinary office. No, it doesn't. It's got a fucking fire in it. Who wrote this shit? You notice a door. You tried, but it's locked. You'll need a key to open it. You glance around the rest of the dimly lit room. There's a small desk in one corner, and next to it stands a large medicine cabinet. But other than the fireplace, these are the only things of interest in the room. So, I'm going to give you a choice now. Fireplace, desk, or cabinet? Old hospitals had fireplaces. Why, thank you, David, for adding a sense of authenticity to the humans' deranged literary leanings. Yeah, Chloe, if the human was going to be funny, Chloe, I'll stop you right there. Human's not funny. She ain't the mastermind here, you know. Some of the rest of us are. All that's happened is this human's fucking confused herself. Right, lots of choices of cabinet. I'm going to let the human take a sip. I think we've ripped her creativity to shreds enough. Have a sip, human. Bang goes the cup. Sip and cry, I know, right? Laura, you think Kure is the mastermind? I mean, sure, Kure is my second in command, and she runs a very tight ship. And like most besties, she will tell me to shut the fuck up. But that doesn't mean that she's the mastermind. Second in command. Right, cabinet it is. We're going to look in the cabinet. Yeah. Josh, you close the door behind us because you won't race in a pond. Uh-oh, Xander's on fire. Right, Paula, it looks like you can snack early. Xander's just roasted himself. Chloe, the true mastermind is Zoola. Xander, you think T-Post? No, it's me! Oh, David, you used to work in an old Victorian hospital. I see. Bletted is the mastermind. Nosy neighbour, no. Nuh-uh. I mean, there's... Never show all your cards. Bletting doesn't even know what cards are. That's how far away Bletting is from being the mastermind. What was it? Cabinet. Cabinet, here we go. Come on, let's move on. Move on, cabinet. Come on, we can do this. You decide to take a closer look at the medicine cabinet. You pull the door, but it's locked. In the poor light, you can just about make out a small keyhole, but you'll need a key to open it. Paula, you're the master. Paula, you're claiming that you're the mastermind. I mean, if one thought really, really hard, you know, historically, you could make a case. No, Xander, not like that. Try the key in the cabinet. Yeah. Bosh, Paula, indeed. For those of you who don't know, Paula is occasionally creatively consulted. So yeah, that's why Paula is claiming she's the mastermind. Josh, you think Blatting could be the mastermind if he wanted to, but he just doesn't want to. Paula agreed to all of that. Right, we're going to use the key. You suddenly remember the small key you found in the nurse's uniform. You try it and the cabinet clicks unlocked. You open the cabinet hoping for all sorts of delightful medicines to try, but sadly it's practically empty. The first thing you do notice is a small bottle of what you presume was Nurse Kelly's favourite tipple. Sorry for the hesitation there. The human wasn't reading quick enough and the screen went black. You take the top off the gin and help yourself to a healthy swig. Escaping is hard work. Yeah. You rummage through some of the other things in the cabinet, some plasters, a few safety pins, but right at the back you notice a small bottle with a warning sticker on it. That's exactly the sort of thing you were hoping for. You grab the bottle and you're not disappointed. It looks old and the label is faded, but it appears to be very corrosive acid. You're sure that will come in handy. Yeah. Paula, you just want a tipple? Careful with your tipple or your topple. So that leaves the desk or the fireplace. Desk or fireplace. It's just your average standard choice, that, isn't it? Like every other escape room we've ever done. Desk or fireplace. Hello, Jay. I know. I'm a dream come true. That's me. Paula, you're waiting for the snake. Well, do you know what, Paula? This is so old that I don't know if there is a snake. You know how we're replaying... this may be pre-noodles. I don't know. Oh, isn't that cute? John Lewis wants me to say a curse word. like you clearly haven't been listening. If you tipple when you scribble, be neat and wipe the seat. Nice. Thanks for that, Laura. So I know, Paula, this might be pre-noodles. What on earth did we used to do pre-noodles? Sorry, I'm just looking at what Dymphna is the saint of. Doesn't say. Oh! Patroness of nervous disorders and mental illness, including incest. Isn't that nice? You have a saint for incest. Right, desk it is. That's enough homework. Desk it is. It is indeed one hell of an addendum, Skip. Chloe, what? Chloe, you mean we're not going to finish this in 10 minutes? Wow, human, I'll have to charge you extra. Oh, human, that was close. You nearly banned someone. Stop touching the screen. Carbon and devastation. Oh, hello, Mashi. Welcome back. We're doing an escape room. Well, we're trying. Right, desk. We were going to look at the desk. You decide to take a closer look at the desk. The top of the desk is empty. Not even any paper or pens. The desk has 2 drawers. You try the top one. It opens smoothly and it's full of the usual stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, it's full of the usual stuff. A few pencils, a notepad, and a handful of paper clips, but nothing else of interest. You try the second one, but it doesn't budge. It's difficult to see in the poor light, but it seems to be locked with a combination padlock. You can feel that the padlock has dials rather than a keyhole. But in this light, you have no idea how you'd be able to enter the code, even if you knew what it was. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That was a nice little surprise for us, wasn't it? And we wrote it. So, rubbish, Paula, don't give me that bullshit. I know Raz hangs about. I know. Raz is so soft that I'm surprised Raz doesn't hang around for 2 hours. Come on. Why do you hate me saying that, human? Oh, a what? A what for your own back? So, you've really got bingo, Laura. I don't believe you. So, oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, you'd like to check the fireplace. Do you know the thing that amazes me most? It's not the chaos, it's not the casual cannibalism, it's not the destruction and the carnage, and the mental cost on the human. It's the fact that someone out there, usually either Mr. Werewolf Dude or Chloe, is actually keeping track. So, fireplace. You decide to take a closer look at the fireplace. The fire is burning well. You suppose there must be someone around to have tended it. Just as you're thinking about it, the door to the garden suddenly bursts open and a large snake slithers in. Hey! It looks like a bit of a dick to you, so you scramble to get out of its way. But as you move away, you trip and fall backwards, accidentally kicking the snake and sending it flying through the air. You quickly get to your feet and imagining that the dick of a snake is going to be pretty cross, but to your great surprise, you see the snake writhing in the fire. You shake your head in disbelief at the chances the snake would have ended up there. You grab a metal poker from the fireside and start pulling away the burning logs. You realise it's far too late for the snake. But as you scrape with the poker, you discover a small, hidden lever. You flick it with the poker and watching what? You're watching surprise as a panel behind the fire slides aside to reveal a door. You stamp out the fire and take a closer look at the door. It has a keypad next to it. You'll need a 4-digit code to open it. Human, have we fucked up somewhere? Is there something that we're supposed to have found that we haven't? I'm not sure we've got all the numbers, you know. But yeah, it turns out this is old enough for Noodles, so there we go. Noodles made an appearance. Yay. Nosy neighbour, don't most snakes look like that? Well, this one more so. This one more so. Do we have anything to open the desk, Mr. Werewolf Dude? Well... Oh, I get it now. I get it. Right. So, I mean, there's me praising other people for paying attention. I haven't paid a slightest bit of attention. Mashy, this sounds like a Resident Evil puzzle. If it was, there'd be 4 keys, and one's a heart and one's a spade, and yeah, that. But I mean, we will meet the undead eventually, so that's okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I haven't been paying attention, have I, to what we have? We have some highly corrosive acid, don't we? Yeah. Paula, I don't want to know about how many paper clips you've eaten and how that's going to help you open a desk. That's disturbing. You're jingling all the way. Right, so what we've got is we've got half a code and a little bottle of acid. So we're going to use the bottle of acid. Yeah. I think we got better at these. I hope you got better at these. Because if this is what you try and give people every Sunday, it's a wonder that they keep coming back. No, Paula, don't drink it. Chloe, you want a nap, but you're enjoying the carnage. I know, same, Chloe, same. So we're going to use the acid. if anyone's interested. You decide to use some of the corrosive acid to burn through the padlock on the drawer. That's very smart of us, isn't it? Eh? Very smart. You very carefully remove the stopper from the bottle and gently pour a couple of drops onto the padlock. With a surprisingly aggressive fizz. Are you surprised? I'm surprised. That's surprisingly aggressive. The padlock drops away. You very carefully return the stopper to the bottle and place it on the desk. You have surprisingly large pockets, but to the best of your knowledge, none of them are acid-proof. You don't think you'll need to carry the bottle any further. You pull open the drawer to see what was so important it needed to be locked. You find nothing but a scrap of paper. Again, it has the same 2 words written in capital, Vi and X. Curious. You pop the slip of paper in your pocket, just in case. Oh, Jesus Christ, human, how much longer does this go on for? I thought that was going to be the ending. There's more. There's more. Paula, a person can never have too many holes. Yes, Paula, we're going to Vix. But it was skipped and noticed early on that it was probably Roman numerals. So yes, Mr. Werewolf, we will use the code in the door. I'm going to let the human take a sip because I think she really needs it. Sip, human! No. Jesus Christ, human, I said sip. Not whatever that was. Right. So let's use the code on the door. And I'm not dancing. Do we need another sip? Human's just going to have another sip. And I'm still not dancing. There we go. That's better. Boop. People better not be booping. I'm going to get cross if people boop. It's all about consent, you know. Have some fucking respect. So, you enter the code into the keypad beside the hidden door. It beeps and you push the door open. It reveals a dark stone stairway and the stairs lead down. You do realise that for all of you who are booping me, do you know what that makes you, don't you? I am so violated. You take a deep breath. You can't believe... That's nothing to do with my violation. You take a deep breath. You can't believe you actually started this week outdoors and now you seem to be imprisoning yourself rather than escaping. You carefully walk down the steps. There's very little light. You reach the bottom of the stairs to find yourself in a dark cellar, or maybe a dungeon is a more accurate term. Chains hang from the walls. In fact, one inmate is still secured, although even in this light you can tell that they're not going anywhere. Their will to escape has long since expired. There's a large taxidermy bear stood in the corner, naturally, and there's a large heavy wooden door. Finally, the exit, you hope. The door is secured with heavy chains and a large but rusty padlock. Time to start looking for the key. So you can either look at bear or the chained corpse. Yes, Paula, it's the basement crew. Mashy's the human drunk yet? Mashy, the human is hardened to this. I'm afraid it'll take a lot more than a couple of sips of beer. But we'll do our best. You are indeed all boop offenders. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Anachronist, we'd all be better off with a nice buttered muffin. Is it like a group thing? Does everyone butter their own muffin, or do they butter the muffin of the person next to them? I wish I hadn't asked. Let's move on. Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, I did not say that the corpse was dead Carl. David, you want to be chained? Oh, hello, Nikki. Is it over? Not yet, Nikki. Not yet. We've still got a bit to do before the ending. We've got to choose whether we want to look at bear or a corpse. Yeah. Paula, you use the corpse as a puppet and perform your own escape room. Paula, there are some places that you don't want to have your hand for an hour and a half, you know? Just saying. Oh, the poll is a tie. Whoa. Oh, I almost blocked Paula then. It's a tie. So, okay, Chloe, corpse. Corpse it is. Paula, I think that's a question we need to ask ourselves. Whenever we find that Chloe has adulting to do and we reach this moment, we just have to go, what would Chloe do? And then we'll be fine. Sorry, Nikki, you've lost. We're looking at the corpse. Nikki. The corpse. Don't rub it in, Paula. You decide to take a closer look at the chained inmate. As you get closer, you realise in this dim light that it's snack time. Poor Carl, poor dead Carl, poor tasty dead Carl. He seems to have gotten himself into quite a pickle this week. In fact, if it wasn't for bad luck, dead Carl would have no luck at all. You try to respectfully unchain him before you desecrate his corpse, but dead Carl is incredibly tender and breaks apart instead. Oh well, with the meat carved, the feasting can begin! As you snack, you check dead Carl's pockets for anything useful. You feel in his trouser pockets, but withdraw your hand quickly as your hand closes around his massive weapon. You reach back in more carefully and remove a very large carving knife. How or why dead Carl would keep that in his pocket, you have no idea. But you're sure it'll come in handy. So, there we go. Oh, sausage and mash with gravy. Can we go back to the fountain and get a bit of human soup for gravy? That'd be nice. You can't have sausage and mash without gravy. Can you? Wow, Chloe, you're just bang knife bear. Have a bit of finesse. a little bit less psychotic froth, please, Chloe. Like Mr. Werewolf Dude, may I please use the carving knife on bear? Yeah. Oh, Yorkshire pudding. Oh, we definitely got to have gravy then. Oh, David, you prefer beans? Okay, I will allow. David, I will allow. Oh, sausage wrapped in bacon. Oh, now we're going up a level. Have we got time to make a bit of dead Carl bacon? Have we got time for that? Have we? Have we got time? We can make time. How long does it take to make bacon? How long have you got to leave a bit to cure? Oh, comfy seating area. Yes, Paula. Right. Anyway, we're gonna look at bear now. You decide to take a closer look at the large taxidermy bear. Okay, you're happy now, Nikki. Usually you feel nothing but affection for dear bear. For the dear bear that has accompanied through... Oh, shit it. I got a bit overexcited, didn't I? Yeah. Illegal? Chloe, who are you calling illegal? Illegal. You won't be saying that when I'm your overlord. Yeah. You think it's going to be Raz, don't you? Yeah. Well, maybe it's going to be me. Yeah. And then what? Usually you feel nothing but affection for the dear bear that has accompanied you through all these trials. But this bear is different. This bear has its lips curled in a ferocious snarl. This bear has sharp, bloody teeth. This bear has arms raised not to give you the usual hug, but to squeeze the life from you. But worse than all that, this bear is incredibly well put together. You think a tool might just help. But then again, this bear is so well made, you aren't completely sure. I'm pretty sure we're going to go and stab Bear, aren't we? Yeah. Well, while Paula and While Paula and Chloe exchange Snickers, let's stab Bear. Yeah. Nikki, if it's not dead, you don't want it. Now there's a slogan for a t-shirt. If it's not dead, I don't want it. You whip out dead Carl's carving knife and slice down Bear's back, but very little happens. The usual stabbing frenzy yields no results. Bear stands firm. You're about to give up when you give Bear a kick in frustration. I've never kicked a bear there before. Bear teeters, threatening to lose balance, when suddenly something drops from the incision in Bear's back. A large metal key drops to the floor. You don't like this, Bear. It made you work hard. You grab the key and decide it's time to get out of here. You march over to the door and jam the key in the rusty lock. You try to turn it, but it doesn't budge. You presume the lock is just a little rusty. If only you had some WD-40 in your massive pockets. You try to give the key a jiggle as you turn it. You take the key out and put it back in again. You try to turn it with all your strength, and that's when you hear a metallic snap. You look at your hand to find you're only holding half a key. The other half has snapped off in the lock. You sigh. Have we finally found an escape room where you don't actually escape? You look around. You don't have many options, but you do suddenly remember the bottle of acid you left in the nurse's office. That's convenient. Do you go and retrieve the acid to try it on the padlock? You're not certain it will work, and you will have to be very careful as you walk down the uneven, poorly lit staircase, but it might be worth a try. Or do you resort to brute force and psychotic energy? It's a strategy that has worked in the past, and maybe, if the padlock is broken, it might just make it easier to bust out of here. Choose. So, acid or force? Acid or force? Those are your choices. Acid or force? Wow, for someone who doesn't sing, I am singing a lot today, aren't I? Today's okay. Hello. Hello, today's okay. Oh, hello, Froggies. When did you pop up? If it's not dead, we don't want it. Sandra would be great in a vegan cafe. Right. Paula's going to do the Paula. Chloe's going to do the Paula. Sandra and Mutu brute force. Ace says acid. Skip, I don't think it's that force. Well, Dave is going to do the Paula. Is anyone going to try and escape? Or is everyone just going to lay down and give up? Suckmonkey wants to use force. Nosy Neighbour. Do the poll. What? Oh! I'm not sure that's an official option. I know, Froggies, escape. Why would we do that? So do the Paula is tied with brute force. Ain't that typical? Josh, you want to do the Paula as well? Okay, well, some of you can do the Paula. I will read brute force, and then I will read what would have happened if you'd used the acid. But first of all, I'm going to let the human take a sip. Sip, human! I'm not sure if anyone heard that I tried to hum then, just to be absolutely clear. The human is almost dead. And this is why we don't do that, okay? Everybody remember, let's be adults about this. This is why we don't play those games. Because it's very, very dangerous. Ruffle your muffin indeed, Froggies. Would that be the best way to revive you, human? Should it have gone down the wrong way? That's what they used to do, isn't it? There's I don't know, it was on QI, so it's probably completely apocryphal. But alongside rivers and stuff to help drowned people, they'd have air bellows to up your, Yeah. Yes, Mr. Werewolf, it's an act of respect. That's why I pause. So, now that we are all alive for now, let's see if we're going to die, shall we? So this is what would have happened if we'd have used brute force. Is that before lungs? No, I think it's way too recent for that, Paula. I just think someone had a fetish and they were rich enough. And they were rich enough that they turned it into a thing. Yeah. Yes, I know, Froggies. Fish. Yeah, very naughty. Hello, Beth. Have we died yet? Not yet. We're just about to. This is ending number 1 if we decided to use brute force on the door. You decide to use brute force to escape. You start by pulling at the chain in the padlock, hoping that it's rusty enough that it might simply disintegrate if you treat it rough. But after a few minutes of using all your strength and trying everything you can think of, you're just tired. You decide to turn your attention to the door itself. If there's enough moisture around that padlock to be rusty, maybe there's enough that the wood of the door has become so rotten it'll be easy to break. You give the door the biggest kick you can. Nothing happens, except for you wondering if you've broken a bone in your foot. You decide to make one last attempt to break out and walk over to Bear. Bear is easily the most sturdy thing in this room. You think that if you gave it a big enough push into the door, you could do some real damage. You begin the process of pulling and shoving Bear across the room. It's heavy. You know that was the point, but it makes it hard work. Several times Bear threatens to topple over before reaching the door, and with Bear this heavy, you're worried you'll never be able to stand up again. After a lot of struggling, you're almost there, and you give Bear one last big tug. Bear wobbles, and time seems to slow down. You're powerless. You watch as Bear begins to topple over, and your feet seem glued to the spot as you watch Bear fall towards you. You make a massive effort to move away, but you're not quick enough, and Bear crushes you with their full weight. You lay pinned to the ground, wishing that the bear had killed you. Wasn't this angry bear, but one of the gentle, loving, cuddly ones from other weeks. You feel the blood foam at your lips as you try not to think about how this week you didn't even manage to escape. Ha ha, losers! Right, next. Next is what would have happened if you used the acid. So, bear tugging. Yeah. It's not Bear's fault. I think it might be. Josh, it might be. So, this is what would have happened if you had gone back and got the acid. Will we escape even? Who knows, we might survive. You decide to go and retrieve the acid. You climb the stairs to the nurse's office and carefully pick up the bottle. Oh, Chloe has to go. Bye-bye, Chloe. Have a nice nap. Don't have nightmares. What's that mean? I didn't mean it to be mean. It just felt appropriate. You walk back down the steps slowly, holding the bottle in front as if it was a bomb that could explode at any second. You're halfway down the staircase, still moving carefully. You're halfway down the staircase, still moving carefully. You reach the final step and slip. You lose your footing and fall backwards. You hear the bottle smash and scramble to your feet, waiting to feel acid sear through your skin at any second. But nothing happens. In the poor light, you finally see the bottle smashed on the floor quite harmlessly, a few feet away from you. While you're relieved that you're not going to be burned alive by acid this week, it does mean that you're out of ideas for how to get that door open. You walk over to dead Carl and sit on the floor next to him. Protein is supposed to be excellent for the brain, so you rake through what's left of the corpse to find a tasty morsel to help you figure out a way out of here. But as you're sucking dead Carl's bones clean, you suddenly feel something stick in your throat. You cough, trying to dislodge it, but it's stuck fast. You begin to panic. You beat your chest as you carry on coughing, but nothing's working, and you can feel yourself growing weak. You curse your memory as you try to recall a TikTok you saw, remembering about performing the Heimlich maneuver on yourself, but you don't remember it. Why do you only remember silly TikToks? That's really weird, human, because you did that the other week. You've plagiarised your own work and you don't know it? You slump to the floor next to dead Carl, still coughing, but knowing there's nothing you can do. You suppose it's not dead Carl's fault, but you feel a little hard done by. You didn't even get to escape this week. Ha ha, double losers! You didn't even escape. Wow, that's bad. Shame on you all. Yeah, I'm a bitch, but you love me. So there we go. Bear's killed us, and now dead Carl has. Bit harsh, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, Paula, you tried to hum and eat at the same time. That's how dangerous this all is. Hello, Phil Real. I know, silly TikToks, right? Silly TikToks. So there we go. Double death. Double death, no escape. Does that sound like a little kid's thing? Like Ip Tip Sky Blue? That's not your version though, is it? Ip Tip Dog Shit. You are not it. Anyway, yeah, Sock Monkey, at least you got your straight jacket. There's always a plus point, isn't there? Eh? There's always a silver lining. Yeah. I know, Josh, at least you died with the people you loved. Yeah. So, you're deaded. Double deaded. Ip Dip, Sky Blue, dead Carl sitting on the loo. Dropping bombs, singing songs. I like it, Xander, but it needs work, if I'm honest. I know everyone's a critic. Killing Carl would be a good band name. Right, so what else do I have to do to end these things? Let me see, the human's been broken, I've been grumpy, we've all died, we've eaten everything. If only I had a Paula. If only I had a website, Paula. I do have a Paula. I have the one and only. Anachronistic, you've just said finger. I assume you mean the finger of doom when the human has to end it. And you're not just having fun on your own. It's just jealousy. It's just my jealousy talking. Froggy sing and dance. No. And I have to mention Patreon as well. Maybe Anachronistic. Yeah, everybody. I know, not everybody has a Paula. drill. Go and check out the links in my profile to get to see Patreon. You can do a free trial of Patreon if you're not sure it's you. If you're not sure it's your thing, you can go and check out my merch on the website and t-shirts and stuff. And yeah, if you sign up to my newsletter, you'll get a free downloadable copy of Spinderella, the colouring book. So yeah, all of that. And don't forget that these lives will be on YouTube and and the website tomorrow. I'm going to change them tomorrow. So yeah. Dead cold sandwiches for you, Sandra. Nice. What? Mutu? Sub? Oh yeah, if we get one more sub, then next week Tipo will do the escape room. So if anyone wants to sub, now's your time. Paula, that would be in very poor taste for Raz. But yeah, we can high five. Boom! Raz can't do that. I don't know why everyone's so scared of Raz. Actually, yes, I do. So, bosh indeed, Paula. So I think that's probably everything. Frog, is Tipo doing this game? If we get another sub. If we get a sub. We need one more sub for Tipo to do that next week. And that might happen on the Saturday. Because don't forget that you can join me on Saturday with the Human's Father. Yes, that's right, the Human's Father. The real Father Christmas and your father now will be joining us. So be ready for some questions. And hopefully we'll get through it. It won't be the same world afterwards, I warn you now. Not because he's going to make shit weird, but I know you will. Plenty of things that will never be able to be unthought after that. I can almost guarantee it. So, I think that's probably time for me to sign off, isn't it? So, don't forget you can check out all of my stuff. Lots of cool stuff. Yeah, and you can rewatch this on Monday. And you can join me on Saturday. So I think that's it, everyone. So I'm afraid it's time for the Finger of Doom. And I can say thank you very much for joining me. And thank you for all the gifts. Oh, Human, you didn't do a very good job there, did you? Yes, thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for all my gifts. Thank you for some of the love, even though some of you gave me grief. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have the most fabulous week. David, you won't be here next week. You'll be able to rewatch it though, David, so hopefully that'll help. You do keep me humble, Paula. I mean, as if there was a risk I wouldn't be. So, yes, everyone, go on, enjoy the rest of your weekends, have a fabulous week, and I will see you next Saturday. Farewell, poor humans. Farewell!